This one is called Ava and the Rainbow Who Stayed. It looks like it's nighttime because there's stars and Luna and there's a rainbow. This must be a special rainbow. They don't usually come out at night. Let's see what it says. Ava was excited, not because the rain was stopping. She was excited because the sun was coming out, and that meant one thing. Usually, if it's raining and the sun comes out, you'll find a rainbow. Oh my goodness. A rainbow. And this really was the most beautiful rainbow Ava had ever seen. If only you could stay forever, she said. Look how pretty it is and how big. That night, Ava dreamed the rainbow did stay forever. What a happy dream, she thought as she woke the next morning. But when she looked out her window, Ava wondered if she had actually woken up at all. She thinks she might still be dreaming. Oh my gosh, the rainbow was still there. Awesome. And when he was still there that night, Ava realized it was true. Now, all the other children and the people in town are looking at it. The rainbow really had decided to stay. Wow, everybody thinks that's really special. And it is. Within days, people were arriving from far and wide. Everybody wanted to see the rainbow who had decided to stay. The town was quick to make the most of it. There was a new town mascot. So looks like a little child dressed up like a rainbow, which didn't please the old town mascot. It looks like the old town mascot was a dinosaur. There's a little boy in the dinosaur suit. A mascot is something that people know, like they have sports teams. I think Florida has a team called the Panthers. And so they have a mascot, somebody dressed like a panther. The mascot is something that represents something. And so, because this rainbow is here all the time, they decided they needed a new mascot. The shops were suddenly full of rainbow souvenirs. People bought t-shirts and cuddly rainbow toys. And the rainbow was discussed by the professors in the town university. Every week, something different was happening. And the rainbow was at the center of it all. Looks like they're having a concert. Concert is when people that play instruments and sing get together. You and Bud could have a concert. You could pretend you were playing the guitar, and Bud could sing. Or you could sing, and Bud could play the drums. I'm sure your mom and dad would like that. Ava would spend hours talking to the rainbow. She told him all about herself. She introduced him to her friends. She sang to him, and she showed him all her favorite books and toys. She really likes this rainbow. Winter came, and it was the coldest anyone could remember. The rainbow shivered and shook, but still he stayed. He's still there. Spring finally arrived, and by this time people had gotten so used to the rainbow, sometimes they even forgot he was there. Ava began to realize something. Looks like people had gotten tired of the rainbow. There is a sign here that said, "This way to the rainbow." And now they're covering it up. Looks like people just don't care about the rainbow anymore. Slowly but surely, the town was losing interest in the rainbow. They were starting to throw away their rainbow stuff. The rainbow was no longer at the center of it all. They're having sales on all the rainbow stuff. And they're using the rainbow to put signs on. It's just not something special anymore. I think rainbows are always special. They're so beautiful. How could they do this to something so special? Ava said in despair. Just then, a crowd of people with cameras came into view, climbing the hill toward them. "I think they're all coming to see you again," shouted Ava to the rainbow. Here come a bunch of people. I don't know what they're going to do, though. They have cameras. But it wasn't the rainbow they'd come to see. Perched on a tree was a tiny bird. "Isn't it wonderful?" said one of the people breathlessly. "It's a Russian water sparrow. We're so lucky. They stop here for only a few hours each year. Such a rare and precious sight." Ava didn't know, but the rainbow had heard every word. He thought, a rare and precious sight. Looks like the rainbow is kind of unhappy. He stayed around for a long time and all the people loved him. But now they just think he's there every day and it's not something special. And the next morning, the rainbow was gone. Ava hoped he wouldn't be gone forever. Wow. He's been there for so long, and he just went away. From that moment on, every time it rained, Ava looked for the rainbow. She's running all over town in the rain, looking for the rainbow. And then, one special day, the rainbow had returned. Ava knew this time the rainbow wouldn't stay forever, but he'd always come back. A rare and precious sight indeed. I like that story. I like to look for rainbows. You probably see them a lot down there where you are because you get rain, sometimes every day, and then the sun comes out. So you and Bud can watch for rainbows.